what's up? I am sitting in the E30 right now. I went and picked it up today. I took it to a guy in Tulsa on Thursday. He finished it yesterday and I picked it up today. He replaced the timing belt, which I am super psyched about. That's the whole reason I haven't been driving this car. I haven't been starting the car. That's the whole reason, is the timing belt. I knew if I took it out and drove it, that was the time that the timing belt was just gonna break, and I did not want to deal with that. He told me that the timing belt didn't look horrible, but it was definitely time for a replacement, so I'm glad I got that out of the way. But he kind of went above and beyond. He went ahead and installed the water pump that I had in the trunk, some coolant hoses, he put some clamps where they needed to be, and yeah, I mean, he did a lot of work that I'm glad I don't have to do now, so I'm very, very appreciative of that. I also kind of had him take a look over the E30, like, hey, what do you think? Does it sound all right? Does it look all right? Because I know my opinion of the car, but I'm not a mechanic. So he told me that he thought the car looked really clean. The underneath looked like it was in really good condition, especially for its age. It's 32 years old, it's 1987, and everything looks pretty good. He was also telling me about this company in Tulsa that may be having a paint special right now. They don't do the best job in the world, but they do a good job. And so I might actually check into that. I don't know if I would paint it red again. Obviously, it'd probably be a darker color that I'd paint it, but for what it is right now, the oxidation and stuff like that happening on the clear coat, yeah, I could go through and buff everything, which would A, take forever, and 2, I really don't want to do. But there are some spots on this passenger side door that I don't really know what happened. Like, something took a chip out of it that would need to be filled, and I just think it could use a refresher. So regardless of if it's not the best paint job in the world, it would still look better than what I have going on right now, which my paint job is not that bad. It's really not in bad shape, but it could use freshening up. So that is an update on the E30. Got the timing belt replaced, got the water pump installed, got new coolant hoses installed, got a thermostat installed. So the car is good to go right now. I'm super psyched because what that means is I can start doing the suspension and the tire and wheels. I just have to decide what I want. I am so indecisive when it comes to that. I just don't ever pull the trigger because I can't ever sell myself on it. So that's an update on the E30. I wanted to give another one because the last update was the battery issue, which the battery is great. And yeah, more content to come with the E30 because now that the one thing that was kind of holding me back is done and taken care of, I can spend some more time on this car. GTI, definitely not forgetting it. It's actually sitting in front of me right now. I had to drop it off here because my mom had to take me into Tulsa to get this car. I'm fixing to take this car home, put it in the garage, move the Yukon to the other side so then I can get the GTI in the garage. It's like Tetris with cars. That is it. That is an update on the E30, and get excited for stuff to come because I can actually now start doing some cosmetic stuff that I want to do now that the core parts of the car are either replaced or just updated in general. E30 update.